Alright guys, back to our regular scheduled programming of, Instacart, Uber Eats, and DoorDash deliveries, and my hair is doing a little, it's something right now. But yeah, I've had somewhat of an interesting busy morning today. I've had like one order so far, $70, not too bad. I'll put it somewhere on NPR on the screen. Ended up going to Lompoc right now because I needed to drop off some food for one of my boxing instructor because he knew what he wanted me to. He wasn't down, so I was like, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and do that real quick. So just dropped off food real quick. I already do that, might as well. It was only like a quick trip, so nothing wrong with that at the end of the day. Now I'm back here. It's about 2:30, so it's seeming like it's gonna be a more busier Friday, so not complaining about that at all. I've been slowly but learning the FPV situation of my drones because you guys obviously know, like I've tried so far, and it is a insane task at just learning how to fly drones. I was looking up on there's a guy that I follow on YouTube. His name, I think the channel's name is Drone Camp. I think it's I might double check. But he does have like a family-owned FPV business, and he always posts like the type of drones that he's selling. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, like I think they're good beginner drones. There's one that apparently has auto leveling, which is, I don't know if the auto has. I have to double check from that. I know it doesn't have auto obstacle avoidance, so because it's an FPV drone at the end of the day. You just have to be able to kind of be able to tell if you fit in certain places or not. Which is what's kind of cool about the Neo. The Neo's a little bit smaller. Could still do like the FPV effects, but not as cool as the Avata, as you guys can have definitely seen some Avata clips somewhere. Probably out there on YouTube, if Instagram. I know I see them all the time. Especially if you're looking at drone content or anything. Like I said, still working on getting our Part 107 license because that's just the hard part. I think the hardest part is honestly learning about what are they called? Sorry, my brain. I'm in a brain fart right now. Basically just telling like obviously like the it's like blanking me, and I have it's like on the tip of my tongue. But it's basically just like technically it's like a map that shows you just basically the altitude, altitude, longitude, all that good stuff. But it's basically like the highway in the sky, telling you like certain places of like if you're going near base, it tells you like you're restricted. Basically just like all that highway up in the sky, if that makes sense. There's rules up in the, you may not see them, but there's rules up there. It's almost like you can't, like, drones can't fly at a certain level around, like, especially around like places not like airports or anything. They can only go, I think, up to like certain 150 meters, depending on where you're like going. Yeah, I know there's certain apps, like the one I use is the LAANC app, and that tells you basically all where I can fly. I know that there's a spot where obviously Lompoc is at. It's right near a military base, and it literally tells you right then and there you can't fly here. It's 100% not allowed. So you kind of get to see those kind of things, which is kind of cool, which is what I like. But yeah, I just want to get a quick video in because I know I'm going to edit it this entire week's worth. So far I made about, I want to say Monday I made 200. Tuesday I made 150. Wednesday was slow. I made 70, and then Thursday was actually kind of busy. I made $200. And then today, obviously, I made so far 70 and some change. So, and it's barely 2:30, so I know around 3:30 hits, boom, that's when all these orders kind of coming in, and people are like, I don't want to drive. So yeah. Okay, so hey guys, as you guys can tell, I am here. I already kind of opened it, but DJI Neo 2. I actually butchered that. I cannot believe I butchered that opening statement. But as you can tell, I'm excited. Got this. The reason why I got this is because, and I love this company, Hover. I love them. Don't get me wrong. But they don't have what I want, which is the 360 obstacle avoidance. As you guys can kind of tell, this is my Hover Air Pro Max. Amazing little device. Worth it in my opinion, but the one thing I don't like that it doesn't have is it doesn't have obstacle avoidance. And I will say the gimbal is a little bit more exposed as it comes to, in terms of coming to when you're trying to just fly it, you know, because it follows like a flight path. So if you're walking, it kind of senses what's in front of you in a way, because it's using like AI tracking to kind of see where you're going. So it creates a flight path of where your movement is when you're doing like follow or anything like that. It does have a little bit of omnidirectional avoidance a little bit, so it can kind of detect when it's something not nearby. But as you can tell, unwrapping it with you guys to begin with. So here it is, the DJI Neo 2. Amazing little device. Oh my god, guys. Like, let me just, for size comparison, I'm gonna put this down real quick and I'm gonna pull out the Hover Air Pro Max real quick to kind of give you guys an idea of what they kind of look like, you know? So as you can kind of tell, this is the Neo 2 and this is the Hover Air Pro Max. Great little devices, amazing little devices, I will say. This does have 128 gigabyte SD cards. This I think comes with only 32 internal, so you can't really add any SD cards really. But I mean, that's okay at the end of the day. I mean, it's really just for quick shots and everything. Realistically, at the end of the day, I'd rather have my Mini 4 Pro or my Potensic, which are my little bit bigger drones. So those are more for like when is the transmitter yet. I had to order that separately. That should be coming in a couple days. I know it's gonna take a little bit longer, but I mean, I don't mind. At the end of the day, I know this hasn't really been released anywhere else in the US technically, because you know the whole DJI ban, and that's really one reason why I ordered it now, because I know when this ban happens, I most likely probably won't be able to have it. So I'd rather have it now, so that way, you know, worst comes to worst. You know, I come December 23rd, I don't know what's gonna happen with the ban, so got your whole DJI kit gear, you know, the little screws and everything, you know. I think this is actually really cool. So does this like come off or something, or does it? Oh, okay. So as you can tell, the propeller guards actually come out through this little slot right here. So you unscrew all three of these little things to take out the propellers. Amazing little device, I will say. Pulling it out, batteries first. Obviously, I'm gonna do what I always do with everything that I have. I'm gonna make sure that I put these items back in like where my other Mini 4 stuff is at, because I think they already have like majority of the chargers. I use my speed charger that I use for my Asus Rally Rogue, which I love that thing. The charger for that Asus is amazing. Yeah, this is like the battery pack, as you guys can tell. Does it, you just like pull it out, or how does this work? Take out the batteries. Oops. This is like a dumb design if you have to like use something else to kind of get it out, because I want to see. How do you take out the batteries? Hold on, I don't want to break it. But is there like a way to take out the batteries? Always make sure to read the instruction manuals, because you never know what could end up happening. So, hold on, that's 5 minutes. I like to kind of just train out videos. Front, oh my bad, front and back. Sorry. So this thing is actually really cool because the obstacle avoidance on it is actually pretty good. I have it set to brake so far, so I don't have it set to bypass yet. Just because like I have bypass on my Mini 4 Pro, so I've been practicing on that more. I really do have to set the bypass on this thing. That would actually be really cool instead of having it, you know, stop. So I just gotta change that in the settings. But the battery's actually really easy to take off. You just go slide in, up, and then to put it in, you boom. Yeah, boom. Sorry, there you go, so easy. DJI made this super like beginner friendly, so really interested to get the module, so that should be coming in sometime this week. Yeah, this is the Neo 2, as you guys can tell. Really like it. As I have a video of how like why I have it. I mean, I might have a video. Sorry, my phone went off. I have a video of it, me using it with the hand gestures, and low-key I actually edited to have the Star Wars Jedi song in the background, because I felt like a Jedi just using this thing, and you can't lie, this is really a nifty device for anybody that's like looking to get into DJI. This is a really good. I mean, it's about the same size as my Hover Air Pro Max right here. So my Hover Air Pro Max, you just open it up, boom, and yeah, they're about the same size, I'd say. Open them both side by side. Yeah, about the same size, I would say. Funny enough, this is half the price of this. So, but I really do like Hover. They have their customer service is really good. I love them. That's why I honestly would consider getting their Aqua drone, because it's like you can fly it in the rain. I saw a video of them like flying in the rain, and I was like, I never even thought of that. That's so cool, you know. But yeah, you know, just wanted to show you guys that. You guys enjoy. All right. Yeah, this little tilted thing is like kind of a little bit like a little. It's not the best when I want to click it down. But yeah, I just wanted to just get on here. Today is November 11th. I honestly had kind of a somewhat busy day today. Let's see, what was my total today? I made today 103 on, damn, sorry, I'm a little close. I'm 103. I made 103 on Uber, so not too bad. My last order on Uber was like $53 for just a quick pickup. I'll put that on the screen somewhere. That was insane. I literally just got done with the gym, showered, and then literally, boom. I was like, I can eat right after, you know. I went to go do that, and then the one before that, I think I made like 45. I think. Let me see. Yeah, before that it was like $23 and $25, and then yeah, just those two today. And then what was the other one? DoorDash haven't really made much. Instacart, $54. So I made like $154. Not too bad for like a Tuesday. I forget that today's Tuesday and tomorrow's Wednesday. So hopefully tomorrow, once I get my, yeah, I'm not doing that. 7 miles for $5. So those are the type of orders I decline, because yeah, no, I need gas money, but I ain't doing it for $5. 7 miles, like what? And you can't even hit me with that. Maybe there's a tip hike. No, I know how it. I know it would say like included extra tip or something like that, but it didn't. I'll never take those, because when I first started, I would always take those, and I would always regret it, because they'd be like the ones that would never tip and be asking like the most demands. They'd be like, can you give me this, can you give me that? I'm like, and the people that like pay the most, they're just, sometimes I'm like, hey, are you paying on my food? They're like, yeah, I'm waiting in line. Okay, just checking on. Literally, that's all they'll do. Or sometimes they won't even message you. Those are the orders I like, because it's like, I just get I get my job done, you can get it done, boom, that's it. But yeah, like I said, a lot of this is literally just gonna go back in bills. So this week I'm just gonna work, pay off a bunch of shit, and then next week work again. So yeah, so just want to quickly say that Chico's Tux is gonna be dropping some hats on a few, so I'm probably gonna try to cop some if I can. I'll probably try to cop 2. There's 2 that I want. But I'm gonna be honest, today has been just seriously a dead day. I think I made like $60, $70. So okay, decent for like a Wednesday, but I know I get paid tomorrow for Instacart, and then I get paid again. I'm gonna work again, so. And then tomorrow I'm going to pay off my car insurance. So the last thing I have to pay off this weekend. I'm like, thank God. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to be working. Nothing too crazy. It's literally just like everybody in this Discord for the Chicos Toxicos. Everybody and their mother wants them. But let me show you guys a little bit of the, for me personally, why I'm copping them. You guys can just give me like some shit. Like, oh my God, why are you having hats when you don't even wear the ones you have? I might be good. At the end of the day, one day I'm probably going to resell them. And once they hit 1 million and the unworn hats, I mean, come on. Look at this. This is Chicos Toxicos right there. I love Toxicas. I love Toxicas. In Toxicas we trust. The LA Toxicas. So I definitely have these hats though. I'm not gonna lie, just like using like the Osmo Pocket 3, how I'm like this close and it's like able to focus on me. I hate that DJI is getting banned, because I'm telling you right now, I've had this iPhone 17 Pro Max for about a month, and it froze on me for a solid 10 minutes. Like I was gonna send someone a photo of my breakfast, and then it froze on the camera, and I couldn't do anything for 10 minutes. And I had to connect it to my laptop because I was like tripping. I was like, "What's going on?" Connected it to my laptop, reset my phone. So do with that information as you will. Brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Only reason I upgraded was because the camera. Is the camera worth it? Yes. Is the phone worth it? 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I don't want the FBI agents in my phone being like, "What is he talking shit?" No, you know. But no, Apple's amazing.
Do ba 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 do boo do a boo ba do boo.